What's up, everybody? It's B-Show Brian back for another trailer review, a new thing I've been doing recently because I know people love to watch them. And I've gotten some good feedback from some people over the past few. So none have excited me more than this one coming up. We're about to check out the official trailer, which just dropped today. Hopefully you'll be seeing this before midnight on October. Holy shit. I'm thinking October. I'm waiting on October, as the Polaris from Pete and Pete song once said. But Terrifier 2, directed by Damien Leone. The trailer just dropped today. It is a bloody, disgusting joint, and it looks bloody freaking fantastic. Terrifier, I know the original has a pretty big following, and from some of the Facebook horror groups that I'm a member of, is spoken of very highly. In fact, I was introduced to it as the new insert tentpole horror franchise of the 80s or 70s. And I watched the first movie and I enjoyed it, but it wasn't until I watched All Hallows Eve and really focused on Art that I kind of fell in love with Art the Clown as a character. And also, the original Terrifier is probably one of my favorite death scenes of all horror movies, and it's saying a lot because there's a lot of good ones. It's I don't want to ruin it, but let's just say it involves sawing a woman in half, and it's very interesting. So if you haven't seen it, check out the original Terrifier. And we're going to check out the trailer for Terrifier 2. A lot of people have been waiting for this one. We were told about this, myself, John Draper, Shaheen, from Break the Apocalypse podcast. We're told about this by Uncle Creepy, Steve Barton, who's a longtime friend of John Draper. I got to meet him in New York when I went to go see Synthetic 16 and all the other bands that we saw in New York. Playing Dead. I'm trying to think. Pete would kill me if you heard this. 5 Cent Hero is what I'm thinking about. 5 Cent Hero. And also my brother's band. It's late, guys. I'm blanking. Sorry. Steve, Erie Point. My God, how did I not know that one? Anyway, got to meet Steve Barton, Uncle Creepy. Super cool guy, super genuine. If you go to anywhere you can find the podcast that we did, the interview with Uncle Creepy last year on Break the Apocalypse, it tells an incredible story. Steve is an original, like from the ground up, just blood, sweat, tears, just grinding things out, and now he's a producer, cast and crew of one of the most anticipated horror movies of probably the past couple of years. So congratulations, Steve. I know I only got to meet you once and talk to you once, but super cool guy, and hopefully you appreciate this reference since you're a wrestling fan. But to quote the late Buddy Rogers, to a nicer guy, it couldn't happen. So if you're ready, and I'm done stalling, let's check out the trailer for Terrifier 2. And I'm viewing on the Bloody Disgusting YouTube channel, so let's check it out.
So, did you figure out what you're dressing up as tomorrow?
He wants to dress up as a real guy who murdered 9 people last year.
Oh, you're not doing that.
It's just a costume. You think that guy's...
I gotta say, Art is so grody, and I love it. Just disgusting, dirty, and it's interesting. I'm going to try not to be too lengthy because this is a review and not a commentary, but I'm in love already with the idea of some other kid dressed up as Art and the possibilities of not just them meeting at some point, but mistaken identity and all that shit. So no, that's cool so far. Here we go.
still out there?
What's up with you and this clown all of a sudden? You're like obsessed.
They never found his body. What if he decides to come back here?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Wait a minute, aren't you that guy from the costume shop?
Sir, what are you doing?
It wasn't me.
He was covered in blood on his shirt and his hands when he got here.
I'm telling you, it was him, Allie. Right down to the little black dot in the tip
Very
of his
cute
nose.
girl.
You're really weird, you know that?
I believe him.
About what? Something really bad's gonna happen tonight.
No, I know when Jonathan's lying, okay? I could hear it in his voice. Something's wrong. Look, we're gonna have fun. Stress-free environment.
Yep.
Speaking of surprises, kids, we have a very special guest with us today, all the way from Miles County. Please welcome Art the Clown.
Okay, so people are actually going to be introduced to him and who he really is. That's interesting. And seeing this shot, I didn't mean to freeze on it, but it almost looks like the Saturday morning cartoon or TV show stuff, though. Is this legit? Is it in her mind? Interesting stuff so far. It could be nothing, and I could just be imagining. But it's interesting that they're introducing him as Art the Clown. It'd be interesting to know how they know what his name is. And that's one thing I was going to ask Creep when he was on the show about a year ago on the podcast, but I never got a chance to. I had seen someone in a Facebook group say, what is Art? Is he a person? Is he a demon? Is he an individual? Is he human? Is he not? And I wanted to ask him because there was some intrigue amongst people on the Facebook group, and I never got to ask the question. So now this is interesting that it looks like they're out at a bar, and it looks like a Halloween party at a bar, something to that extent. And now she's got she just looks different, pigtails, and almost reminds me of if you're a wrestling fan, Bray Wyatt and the Funhouse Bunch. So I'm not saying any liberties were taken in that sense. I'm just saying it reminds me of that, where it's like almost like an alternate reality, and maybe it's just my mind coming up with it. I don't know. Let me know in the comics. What do you guys think? But let's check out some more of this. It looks like almost done. But another thing I want to mention. I grew up on a steady diet of 80s slasher movies, right? That's where I cut my teeth. So obviously, when I see good-looking girls and I see bloodshed and an iconic character, which I'll get to with Art in a few minutes, but it's looking good so far, that's for sure. Hang on, I got to go back to that. What the fuck? Oh my God. So is Art becoming a cult figure, a Saturday morning TV show? And like even the decor, maybe not the countertop, but the decor looks like a 70s or 80s kitchen. Just with the colors, the orange, the browns, the big orange cereal bowl. I had one of those. Christ. Milk bottles, yeah, milkman stuff. So this is interesting, really, really interesting. A lot different than what was a straightforward, typical slasher fare with the first one. Now I don't know what to think. Is this the boys' delusions? Is this the sisters' delusions? Is this movie gonna be just a insane acid trip, madhouse of fun? I don't know. This is looking interesting. Okay, so let me jump back here. Looks like, let me confirm something. Oh, is that the girl from the first one? Okay. I don't want to ruin anything, but that looks like a girl from the first film. So this is going to tie together. Looks like she's in a hospital, a mental hospital. And I'm rewatching Ash vs. the Evil Dead after doing my video on a potential animated series, which you can check out here on the channel. And I'm getting Ash vs. Evil Dead vibes where Ash was locked up by a demon and was hallucinating Ashy Slashy, which was a puppet on his hand. And when I'm seeing kind of some iconography from circus or funhouse or madhouse stuff, I'm seeing what may be hallucinations, or this right here, someone locked in a dunk tank like an old timey magician. This is really intriguing. Oh, I gotta go back to that. The nasty bathroom. Oh my god. Art is one grody son of a bitch. Damn. I gotta check something else out real quick. What is that? Something, it looks like she's laying in a bed. Something's burning. Can't tell what it is. This is a pick'em. Like, I have no idea who's going crazy in this and who's really sane. This is really, really weird. Is Art stalking the girl and approaching the boy and framing him for something? Is everybody insane? Have I lost my mind? I don't know. I feel like Pee-wee in the basement, not the Alamo. Huh, wow, this is really interesting. Yeah. Hats off to the crew, man. This is interesting. Very intriguing, and I have to say, full disclosure, I enjoyed the first movie, but I'm much more intrigued by this one. So, good job, guys. Honestly, really excited for this one. I was anticipating it because I had a personal interest, but after seeing the trailer, this looks really, really good. So, hats off to everybody involved. Wonder what you guys think. Comment below. Make sure to like, subscribe, smash, stab, and beat the notification bell. Like Art with a barbed wire baseball bat. I'm seeing a lot of influences in this from a lot of different places. And it just looks like a fun ride. This Halloween, we're going to have a lot to look forward to. Dare I say, I'm looking forward more to this than Halloween Kills. And if you couldn't tell, I'm a huge Halloween fan. So, you guys have you guys have aroused my interests here. So, very, very good. If they're not careful, Art could become one of the great horror icons. You know, say what you want about the movies, if it's your taste, if it's not, if you liked it, if you didn't. Art the Clown is such a... I'm going to go back to Sharon here for a second so I can find a picture. Art the Clown is such an iconic look. Or has such an iconic look. Because you see a lot... I know he's designed to look scary and odd and intimidating, but if you see a lot of people that do clown makeup, or even if you go to like Spirit Halloween, which some are opening now, whenever I see people do scary clowns, they try too hard to be, scary clown. And I'm trying to remember the name of the cat that does portray... was he on fire there? Holy shit. Obviously, it's designed to look unsettling, but it's simple. It's just the black and white, the exaggerated features. It plays on, and if you look at the Michael Myers Mask episode that I did of the Horror History, the limited series that I was doing for a while, there's something about clown faces that relate to Michael Myers and other, like the masks of The Purge, where so much of our communication is nonverbal that when the face does not match the actions, the intentions, the energy, the emotion of the person behind them, it fucks with our head. And seeing Art, it's not just that he's taking joy in doing these things, which is unsettling enough, but that face, there we go. With the pulled back lips over the gnarly gnashing teeth, like the protruding nose, it's just so garish and ghoulish. It reminds me in some ways, and I hate to keep referring back to other things because it's not the same, but it reminds me of the ghastly grinner from from Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's just this guttural, visceral feeling you get when you look at Art the Clown. It's just so unsettling. And then to see him do the things that he does in the movie is another level. So who was? I mean, I'm gonna find out who. And I know I was not trying to make this a podcast style thing, but Art the Clown. Let's see. Come on, Wikipedia. Is it Mike Gianelli? No. Mike Gianelli played in All Hallows Eve. This is David Howard Thornton. So David Howard Thornton, hats off to you. It's just fantastic. And I dare say the same character on another actor or another set of actors, because All Hallows Eve was scary too. But specifically, the original Terrifier was very unsettling. So I would dare say that the same character with another actor may pale in comparison. So really interested in seeing this, and Art just from a commercial standpoint, that's money. That's money. I'm not a big shot producer, director, anybody in the industry, but just looking at that face right there is money. So congratulations, you guys stepped in shit with this one, because holy cow. Dare I say Terrifier 2 looks better than the original, and it just keeps building. So I'm going to get out of here. This is supposed to be a trailer review, not a podcast. But let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Check out more videos on this channel, more to come, and different types of videos to come as well. I've been dropping wrestling references, so I might start throwing some stuff out there. And I might just start doing some random shit too, as you see me in the Turtles shirt. So I'm B-Show Brian. That's it for this video. I'm going to do some more pretty shortly, maybe this week, and have some more stuff up, some more video edited stuff that I used to do as opposed to just streamy stuff. But mixed bag. I love being here. I love being here with you. And now I'm excited after watching Terrifier 2. I just want to keep talking. So I don't know. Maybe I can get a chance to talk to some of the guys behind the film at some point, and I'll talk to you guys later.